All right, so if you want to make your way onto your back and allow the eyes to close or take a soft gaze at the floor or the ceiling. And take a moment to notice the speed of the heartbeat. If the breath is coming in through the nose and exiting either the mouth or out the nose again. Take a moment to roll the ankles from side to side and clench and release the fists. Notice all of the spots that the body connects down to the mat, the floor. Take a deep breath in, press into those points of connection. Exhale, release, allowing the floor to support you. We'll do a series of counted breaths here. So it'll be an inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4. If holding the breath doesn't feel good or is bringing up some feelings of anxiety, please feel free to skip right to the exhale. So you could inhale for 6 and exhale for 6, or just be at a bit of a faster clip. So I'll cue 2 first breaths and then we'll keep going for a few moments. Ready? Inhale. 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4. Take a few more rounds. On your next inhale, curl yourself up into a little ball. Exhale, spread the fingers and toes out like a star. Inhale, curl back up. Exhale, spread out. One more. Release all the limbs down to the floor. Stretch the fingertips away from the toes. And then walk yourself over to a little half crescent over to the right. So swing the legs over to the right, arch the hands over to the right, looking for a side body stretch. Light crunch in on the right side and an extension through the left. And then walk over to the left. Slowly bring yourself back through center. And we'll take happy baby for a moment to connect that low mat back in with the mat. Hug the knees in. And take the feet and the hands. Rock yourself side to side. Notice the feelings in the hips. They might be tight from a long day or because existing is hard. Hug the knees into the chest. Grab your strap, scarf, or belt. Send the right leg up to the sky with the scarf wrapped around the ball of the foot. Extend the left leg out. You can take a nice gentle bend in the leg. You can even point and flex the toes even as you hold the strap. Remember that it's very early in the practice and very late in the day, so you might be feeling quite stiff. If you'd like to, you can always bend the knee and then straighten it up. We'll stay here for about 4 more breaths. We'll begin to bring the right leg over to the left side of the body now. If having the left leg or the right leg extended is feeling more painful than comfortable stretch, bend at the knee and press the knee over to the opposite side instead of bringing the whole extended leg. So option 1, straight. Option 2, take a little bend. Slowly rock yourself back through to center. And we'll open the right leg to the right side. Option 1, maintaining tension in the strap and opening up with control. Option 2, bend the leg, open the knee. Slowly bring the foot back through center. Remove the strap, bend the knee. Take a couple of little circles like you're trying to paint the ceiling with your knee and your toes. Bringing some movement into the hip after some static stretches. And then we'll make our way over to the left side. Begin to cross the left leg over to the right. And then nice and slow through center and open the left leg to the left. Remember, you can bend the knee and open from there. Bring the leg back through center. Take a nice deep bend. And then once more, like you're painting with the knee and the toes, draw circles on the ceiling. Find some movement in that hip. And then when you're ready, hug both knees in and take a couple of rocks. Bring yourself up to a seat. And we'll bring the soles of the feet onto the floor, a little wider than hips distance apart, hands behind the hips. Shine the chest up to the ceiling, lift the face up, take a deep breath in. Exhale, dip the chin to the chest, bring the chest down, the back down. Inhale, open up to the ceiling. Exhale, come back to neutral. 2 more. And then slowly sway the hips from side to side. We're going to continue doing this movement from side to side, but with a couple of different options for the next few breaths. Option 1, when the knees land, walk the hips over to that side. So my knees are over to the right. I'm going to bring my hands over to the right, move my props out of the way, and just walk myself down for a moment. Feel that stretch in the left hip as my knees point to the left. Draw my knees up, over to the right. Walk myself over and down. Option 2 is going to be a little bit faster. So I would sway my knees to the right, place my left hand by my left hip, press my hips up, open the arm back, sit back down. Bring the knees over to the right, place right hand down, lift hips up, open up. We'll take about 6 more breaths with whichever option you choose. Just adding in some hip stretches. Taking one more on each side before settling back to center, preparing for our twists. You can curl that right leg up underneath or send it out long. Cross the left leg over. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, twist over to the left. Perhaps the eyes close. Perhaps you find a focal point behind you. Next inhale, walk your way back to center. Exhale to a little counter twist. Hold for a breath. Inhale to center. Right leg comes out long. Left leg folds in. Exhale, walk yourself down. Alternatively, take your strap, wrap it around the sole of the foot, and use that tension to pull the torso out and down. Walk the torso up, cross the right leg over. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, twist over to the right. Settle into the breath here. Next inhale, come back through center. Exhale to a counter twist. Take a deep breath. Inhale, come back to face forward. Send the left leg out. Exhale, walk yourself down. Walk the torso up. Send both legs out in front of you. Point and flex the toes. And then fold yourself over. You can use the hands as traction on the floor or the mat or the strap. Yourself back up tall, trying to get into the IT band a little bit. Cross right leg over left, and then walk down. And then switch to left leg over right. Bring yourself back up tall. Make your way to table. Take 5 rounds of cat-cow. Inhale, belly lowers, chest lifts. Look out. Exhale, arc the back, tuck the chin. Next inhale, send right leg back, left arm out in front. Exhale, crunch it in. 4 more. Send left leg and right leg out back one more time. Rotate right leg over to the right side, left leg over to the left. Come back through to center. 3 more pulses. And then bring it back down. Inhale, right arm out, left leg back. Exhale, crunch. 4 more. Send them out one last time and pulse to the side 3 times. Bring it back to table. Bring the right leg up, bend it at 90 degrees. Take 3 leg circles forwards and 3 back. Opening up that hip, working through that glute. And then switch sides when you're ready. Take a couple of shifts in the hips, maybe a couple of full body circles forwards and backwards. And then step the right leg out to the side. You can sit back on that left heel, or inhale, stretch forwards. Exhale, sit back. Take about 5 rounds of breath here. Heel the torso back up. Step the right leg forwards. Come up onto that heel. Bend yourself over. You can hold on to blocks here if you'd like, or you can take it up to standing. Come into a standing half split. The hands can always come to the hips. And if you'd like, you can bend the back leg and roll onto the heel. We're gonna keep the toes down, try and keep the back leg straight. You'd like a little extra twist in that hip. Bring the left leg to the outside of the right foot. And open the right arm up towards the sky. It might be more to the outside of the thigh instead of coming down to the ground. And come back down, frame the foot. Bend through the right knee, coming into low or high lunge. Arms crawl up to the sky, look up, take a deep inhale, shoulders to ears. Exhale, roll the shoulders down the back. Breathe here. And then about 3 shifting breaths. Exhales, fold over the front leg. Inhales, crawl forwards. And bring right knee back to left. Step the left leg out to the side. Hold for 5 breaths in the seated half split, or peel yourself forwards and then sit back. Fill yourself up. Bring the left leg in and then send it forwards. Bending over that front leg. You can always take it back up to standing. Try not to sink into that right hip. Try and keep those hips in line over the knees. And then if you'd like, you can bring the right hand to the outside of the left leg. Open the left arm up. Unwind, frame the front foot. And crawl forward into the lunge. Bring the arms up to the sky, shoulders to ears. Exhale, roll them down and hold. And then a few rounds of exhale, sit back. Inhale, crawl forward to the lunge. Bring left leg back to right. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, find downward facing dog. Pedaling it out. Extending through the shoulders, lifting the hips to the sky. Bring the knees down as wide as the mat. Sit hips back to heels. Bring the arms forward for child's pose. Feel the shoulders open as the armpits press down towards the ground. Feel the belly press into the thighs and the hips sink towards the heels. You can rock the head side to side from temple to temple. Walk the hands over to the left. And then over to the right. Come back through to center. Tuck the toes, lift the hips again. You can send the right leg up to the sky, bend the knee, open the hip. And then extend it back up, step right foot to right thumb. Crawl the hands up towards the sky. Bring the shoulders back over the hips, settling into our high lunge. Arms come out to a T. Working on balance and engaging our core, twisting from side to side. Think about one more each side. I don't know what that was, sorry. Hands up towards the ceiling, spiral the back heel down, open the arms up, find warrior two. Gazing out over that right hand, right knee about over right ankle. Bring the shoulders back over the hips. Breathe. Windmill the arms down to frame the right foot. Come up onto the toes and send right foot back to left. Left leg raises to the sky. You can bend at the knee and open the hip. Breathe here. And then send those toes back up. And then left foot to left thumb. Draw hands up into the high lunge. Check shoulders are stacked over hips, front knee over front ankle. Arms open up to a T. Twist to each side about 3 times. Keep that core engaged to make sure you don't slump the shoulders or tweak the spine wrong. And then draw the arms back up. Spiral back heel down, open the arms. Look out over the left hand. Warrior two. Windmill the hands to frame the left foot. Come up onto the toes of the right foot. Step left foot back to right, downward facing dog. You're welcome to take a flow here if you'd like. Wherever you're at, we'll meet in a forward fold. Allowing the head to droop, the back of the neck to release. The torso grow heavy as hands reach for big toes or opposite elbows. The big toes are nice because it's tension, it's bending at the elbows to pull yourself down. The elbows are nice because it just uses body weight. Begin to crawl yourself up nice and slow. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, windmill them down back behind you. Palms shine forward. Keep breathing. Heel toe those feet apart. Hands come to hips. Hinge in half. Shift the hips from side to side. Maybe the hands come to the floor or to blocks or a bolster. If you'd like to, you can walk your hands out in front of you, send your hips up into the air, or walk the hands back behind you, fingertips towards toes. Bring hands back underneath shoulders. Crawl up to the hips. And then stand up nice and tall. Coming into our goddess, bending the knees, coming into the squat. Knees about over the ankles. Send both arms up to the sky. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, stretch over to the right. Maybe left arm crawls the other direction, the right arm. Just move. Open the chest up to the sky a bit. And then flow through center into the other side. Taking your own breath, your own pace. Moving side to side. You can always straighten the legs if you'd like. And then come back through center, straighten the legs, heel toe them together, hinge at the hips. You can bend and straighten one leg and then the other. We're going to make our way down to our seat. Feel free to take a flow to get there, or just crawl yourself down. We'll be coming into our figure 4, which is like a seated pigeon. So feet as wide as the hips, crossing left ankle above right knee. If that feels too tight, send the right leg further away from you. So you control the depth of the stretch by the degree in the bend of the supporting leg. So the closer I bring it bent in into my booty, the deeper the stretch. The further away, the more room it gives my hip. Make sure you don't sink into those shoulders, pressing the chest up and open. You can look out or look up. And if you'd like to add a little bit of a twist, you can allow the legs to drape over to the right, like you're trying to set that left foot down. You can walk the torso over towards the left. Send that right leg out and the left. Cross right leg on top of left this time. Fold it in. You can take that twist down again if you'd like. Send that left leg out and the right. Lowering the torso down to the floor. Stretch fingertips back behind you and toes out in front. Take a couple of rolls in the wrists. Hug the knees in. Send both knees over to the right. Look out to the left. Walking through center, send both knees out to the left. Look out to the right. Come back to the back. Send the right leg out, but keep the left leg bent in. Press just the left knee over to the right this time. Trying to keep both shoulders on the floor. If you have a block, you can always place it underneath that left knee. That allows the body to sink into the block and open the muscle without you putting any pressure on it. Come back through center. Send the left leg out. Bend the right knee in and tip on over. Come back to the back. Place the soles of both feet on the floor. Rock the knees from side to side, nice and slow. Hug the feet or the knees into the chest and take the feet and the hands for a happy baby. Rocking side to side. Taking any last stretches or moments your body and mind are calling for before taking your Shavasana pose. Before our silent meditation, we'll unwind with the same breath exercise we started with. I'll cue the first couple breaths and then we'll take a few more. You can bring the hands to the belly, belly and chest, or open by the sides. It'll be inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Keep going. Allow the counting to slowly drift away. Allow the breathing to come naturally. Sinking into your mat, melting into the floor. Release. Just be. Beginning to bring small movements into the fingers and the toes, and the attention back to the breath. You can roll to your right side, your arm is your pillow, for a few more breaths in this space, your space. Pressing up into a comfortable seat, eyes closed or softly gazing at the floor in front of you. Hands finding their soft space. Filling yourself with gratitude for your practice today. Thank you for sharing your practice with me. It has been an absolute pleasure. By the mercy of my teachers, the light within me honors the light within all of you. May you go forth and have a beautiful evening. Thank you, thank you, thank you.